11-inch CZ Bren 2 5.56 with full sun in the eyes. Let's go to the dirt first, see if we can get any first round pop. Steel. Okay, not too bad. Got a few rounds left in this magazine. Let's go dirt. Steel. Steel. What's up, guys? Welcome back. I'm gonna do a quick overview of this Bren 2. You guys have seen it on the channel quite a bit. I use it to test a lot of my suppressors. It makes a really excellent suppressor host. And it didn't come from the factory that way. I'm sure if you've seen any videos on the Bren 2 at all, you've heard them talk about the adjustable gas. From the factory, it comes with a normal setting, an adverse setting, and an off setting, which doesn't really work that great for suppress shooting. In the normal setting, it's a bit overgassed. Not bad. I mean, you can get away with it, but there's definitely a lot more to be had. HB Industries offers a service where they'll drill that off setting for a suppressor setting. It's just a smaller hole than the normal setting, and that's what I've done. I sent this. All you got to do is send the gas plug, and they'll drill that suppressor setting. And it definitely makes a world of difference. If you've got a Bren 2 and you're going to be running a suppressor on it, I highly recommend getting that service done from HB Industries. And I'll post a link to HB Industries in the description of this video, because this gun does feature a lot of HB Industry parts. The way they come from the factory, I don't care much for the little short rail that comes on them. It comes with a rail that ends like about right here, and you've got a lot of exposed barrel, and it doesn't really give you a whole lot of room to grip the rifle. This did come as a pistol, by the way, and I SBR'd it and added this CZ Bren stock. They got two different types. I preferred this type. It is adjustable for length of pull. I like to run it in about one notch out. Coming up from there, Dan Haga has a back strap that I've installed here that gives you a little wider grip. The pistol grip from the factory is real thin right here in this area, and it's just thin overall. If you've got larger hands, I mean, it's really built for somebody with a small hands. So if you got normal to large hands, you're going to want that upgraded back strap from Dan Haga. And I think CZ has back straps on the market now too. They didn't at the time that I bought this one from Dan Haga. And I've just wrapped that in goon tape. If you'll notice, on a lot of my guns, I've wrapped them with goon tape. It gives a nice texture, nice grip. Coming on up, I've upgraded the safety selectors to the ones from HB Industries, and they're just slightly extended, and pretty nice upgrade. Not really, the factory safety selector's fine, I didn't really have a problem with it. I've just got a problem with upgrading my guns wherever possible. Coming on up, I've running HB Industries flat face trigger, and this trigger has a stop built into it to stop the over travel. The factory trigger has a ton of over travel in it, and I don't know if you can see it, but this little ledge built into the back of the trigger stops against the pistol grip and eliminates a lot of that over travel. And it's got a pretty good trigger from the factory, just the over travel was real bad, and this trigger fixes that. And if you can see it, I'll show you the trigger pull now. It's got just a little bit of take up and then a very crisp break and a pretty short reset. I'd prefer a shorter reset, but that one's not bad. I don't want to go over every little detail on these guns. There's plenty of reviews on the Bren 2 out there. It's got a bolt stop and bolt release built into the trigger guard. Not the greatest placement in the world, but it works if you need it. We've got ambidextrous magazine release. Then you got a bolt catch, bolt stop on this side in a traditional AR-15 fashion. Coming on up, as I was talking earlier, I've replaced the rail with one from HB Industries. And I want to say this is the 10-inch. This is a 11-inch 5.56 Bren 2, so I think it's the 10-inch rail, maybe 10 and a half, I'm not sure. They also offer one that doesn't have this cut out, and it just extends the gas knob up to the end. I preferred to leave it where it was at and just have the opening here. You can see I've installed a BCM vertical grip, running a Surefire M600 with Surefire tape switch. I can't remember the model name of this. I'll post it on the screen. And these are factory CZ backup sights. They come with the Bren 2. Pretty nice sights, built almost identical to Troy's battle sights. And I'm running the Aim Point T1 micro. This is the old T1 model, not the T2. And I've got a Tango down cover over it. The suppressor I've got on it right now is my newest 5.56 suppressor. It's a 6-inch with a heat-treated diff wall and 5 heat-treated chum buckets. Alright guys, that's about all I can think to say about it. Like I said, there's a lot of other videos on YouTube covering this gun if you want to check them out. One thing that really stands out on it, it has an extremely smooth action. I mean, it's like it's riding on glass. It's a very, very smooth action. And with the suppressor port drilled, it makes for a very great suppressor host. I don't know why, but it just seems like it's quieter on this gun than it is a lot of my other ones. That may just be me, but it definitely makes for a good suppressor host once you get that gas plug drilled out for a suppressor setting. Alright guys, I appreciate y'all tuning in and watching. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe and hang around and catch us on the next one.